Mariangely Solis Cervera, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Advancement.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
So tell us, what does the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Advancement do for residents in combination with the Office of Equity and Inclusion?
Yeah. So as the Chief of Equity and Inclusion, I have the pleasure of working alongside my colleagues across other agencies to ensure that whatever services, programs, or policies that we're putting out for residents are actually reaching every resident. And so whether that's technical assistance internally or some specific programming, that is sort of our bread and butter. And when it comes to the Immigrant Advancement Office, which is one of the 6 offices that we have, we do a lot of language access and language justice work to ensure that every resident, regardless of what language they speak, is able to access the different services that they're entitled to. Also, which is something that we know is really important for our residents, is regardless of your status, you are somebody that can access our services. And so how do we reach residents who may be afraid of government? That's something that we focus on a lot on, doing outreach that feels truthful to people.
Right. And, you know, with such a diverse city like Boston, so many different languages spoken across the different neighborhoods, that's incredibly important to have those resources. So why was it important to the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Advancement to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month of September with so many diverse events found throughout the city?
Yeah. For those of you who've heard Mayor Michelle Wu, it's our value statement is very clear. We know exactly what we stand for, and we want to be a city for everyone. And so no matter what the month is, we are celebrating people of all backgrounds. And right now happens to be Hispanic Heritage Month. And I think we are doubling down because of the messages that are coming from the federal government of cities are not safe, of cities need help from the federal government. We actually know exactly what our residents need because we are outside with our residents. We are residents of our city. And so we want to make sure that everybody understands that we are the safest city because of our diversity as well.
Right. And, you know, what's on the docket for this month's celebrations? I know everybody's getting super excited about a few different things. What are you looking forward to?
This week already has been incredible. We started on Saturday with an incredible partnership with Embrace, con salsa, celebrating our incredible legend, Mr. Jose Mazo III. And throughout the week, we had multiple events. And one that I want to speak to is right outside of City Hall Plaza, we put out our banners that signify to every resident who speaks a language other than English that they belong here. And it's a campaign that we've been putting out there since the beginning of the year on purpose, because as all the negative messaging is coming around, we want to make sure that our residents understand that regardless of what's happening here in the city of Boston, for what we can control, we're clear in our values. And I had the opportunity to see our staff engaging with residents from Chinatown, or residents that were coming all the way from Hyde Park that really don't spend time in City Hall Plaza, and asking, what is this? And having the opportunity to explain as a city worker, this is what this means, this is what we're doing, is what this is all about, is connecting with residents.
Right. And, you know, that connection can foster so much success in the future as we're, you know, bonding and intermingling our communities. It can just bring so much more. So what's next for the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Advancement? You know, how will you continue uplifting these communities through these times?
We just announced a cycle of grants that are focused on ESOL courses, that are focused on on-the-ground assistance to ensure that the community-based organizations that are already doing incredible work out in the community can continue doing so. The cycle is made up of $1 million distributed throughout the different needs. And so for those of you interested, please visit us at boston.gov/MOIA, M-O-I-A, where you can find all the different grants that are available to you as a community-based organization or a community leader doing the work. Because we're not backing down. We know what we stand for.
Absolutely. And, you know, as we're moving through this federal administration and we're seeing these challenges that our communities are facing, what can viewers do to better support our immigrant communities?
Yeah, I think it's important that in this moment we all do some internal work of interrogating what do we stand for, what do we believe in, and who we can be in this moment. I think it's been a lot of years of polarization and deciding A or B, what's right or wrong. And I would urge all our residents who have the chance to connect with us to pause, talk to their neighbors, understand that difference is good, difference is difficult, it's different, but it's good. And I think I'm oversimplifying the call to action because I think sometimes we get in our heads too much. And right now, the thing that keeps us going is understanding that we can be there for our neighbors. Right. And that if we're not there for our neighbors, how can we be there for the rest of our city, the rest of our nation, the rest of the globe? And so reach out when you need help and make sure that you're also reaching out to those that need help.
Well, thank you so much, Mariangely, for giving us all of this great information and inspiration to take forward. Where can viewers learn more about Moya and about Hispanic Heritage Month?
Yeah, I would first urge you to go to boston.gov/equity. And if you want to learn a little bit more of the resource guide that we have out available to the public to ensure that you're aware of your own rights, or you can share those resources with your neighbors, as I was saying earlier, please go to boston.gov/youbelong.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mariangely, for joining us today.
Thank you.